hold up. It's that boy G-Planz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall, some say he's a man.
Kind of promoted other places. And I was the other place. So they would send me back to Louisiana with all that stuff. And then I would call them and, hey, look, let's do a show. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got cool with all of them. Big Mo, Rec Shop, the whole Rec Shop family. Pat, that's how I got cool with all the Texas artists. Every one of them. Yeah.
Man, now if you had an Instagram back then.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if it was the internet back then, oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if it was Instagram or Facebook or something back then, oh, yeah.
And see, you was putting in work. Certain DJs.
Oh, yeah. See, now, let me tell you, the thing about the putting in the work, that's one thing about it. See, the DJ, and I don't talk down on them. I admire some of them, you know what I'm saying? Because they do their thing for 2018. But back then, you had to put in work. You know what I'm saying? If you was going to be a DJ that excelled, you had to put in work. You had to get in your car. If they had a record that was hitting, a vinyl record, records was hard to come by back then. If they had a record that was popping, you had to actually get in your car, go to that city, wherever that artist was, and track their record down. Yeah, that's how you had to get them back then. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, if you didn't do that, you wouldn't have it.
And see, like I won't say today. They have some DJs I think they put in the ground, but I don't know if they understand. I don't know.
They grind different. I'll say that they grind it. They grinding different. You know what I'm saying? The grind now is not a grind. The grind now is a Instagram and a Facebook. You see what I'm saying? Because see now, the world can see you on Instagram and Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So what they do now is they grind that out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a social media person because I didn't come up in that era. Now them youngsters that's their thing. You see what I'm saying?
And speaking of youngsters, right now, like the internet is helping everybody.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Do you still feel like radio is important?
Well, I'll put it like this. Young people nowadays, see, you got so many avenues of listening to that music. See, back then, this is how when you say, when people say Pratt The Catt was a legend, this is how it was back then. It was all about radio. If you didn't have something on the radio for us what you was promoting, you wasn't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? And you had to have it on there, just like this Instagram and all that. Whoever had it on the radio the most was gonna be the, was gonna be the man. And see, I had some other stuff going on along with the DJing too at one time. So, to come spend $1,200, $1,500, $2,000 on radio was nothing.
So the money back then, I'm pretty sure was better.
What? Was it better?
Talk to us.
Man, I ain't never seen nothing like this right here, 2018. This make me want to quit. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, you battle it out for free, and you got the game done been degraded. You feel what I'm saying? The game done been degraded. I done been through all of it. You know what I'm saying? I done been through the crack era with the DJing in the nightclub, and that was the best when everybody had money.
Everybody had
money. Oh, man, free. Man, you be ashamed. Like right now. When you give away free wristbands at the club right now, you have dudes knocking bras down to get a free wristband. Man, back in the day, that would have been so embarrassing. You feel what I'm saying? Because, if you didn't have a pocket full of money, you know what I'm saying, what you even doing here? They had women that had a pocket full of money. You feel what I'm saying? Now, like I say, the game done been degraded. You feel what I'm saying? And then the younger they get, nightclub is not even that's not even something that they into. You know what I'm saying? Young people are not into nightclubs no more. That's an era that's in past for them. But the people that still do go to nightclubs, it done been degraded so much that it don't even need to be a nightclub. You know what I'm saying? It just need to have just an empty field somewhere for them to go. Because the value of it, as people came in the game, the only way that they could get in the game was to give it away. You feel what I'm saying? In other words, if you had somebody that had a product and they were selling the product and then you come with somebody that's got the same type of product. Well, the only way they could get the product in the game is just to give it away. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it devalued the game. You know what I'm saying? See, nightclub have been devalued so bad, the way it's not even worth messing with, like talking.
And like, what's the right now the current standing of it? Like, what do you just That's what I hate about it. I don't like this part of it right now.
It's been degraded.
It's a whole
yeah, it's been degraded. Yeah, it's been degraded. You know, because at one time, nightclub was something that was of value. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People paid for that. Yeah. You know, now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Can you get the money for it more?
I'm gonna take it this way. How do you feel about the music overall?
Well, the music didn't change all the time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but see, the thing is, I done been through generations of people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I done been through people when they started going out from 16, 17 years old all the way till they was 40. You know what I'm saying? And then their brothers and sisters come behind them. You know, I done had generations. Mm-hmm. You know, I went through, you know what I'm saying? The thing is about the music. See, now the music don't talk about no money. You see what I'm saying? See, that's what the whole thing about it is. See, if you listen at music, if you listen to older music, it talk about a hustle. It talk about getting money. Now they talking with the guys that's on there rapping now. They talking about they already got money. You see, music is supposed to inspire. That's music is supposed to inspire something when you hear it. If you're not inspiring nothing, what you on there for? You know what I'm saying? You know, nowadays they on there not talking about them, what they got and how much they got and yada yada yada. You know, it's not music used to be a format to get money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you used to listen to a record and say, oh, okay, well let me try it. That's how they get money. Okay, well let's do this. You see what I'm saying? Now.
And then, like, music will teach you certain things, too.
That's what I'm saying. It's inspire, yeah.
It really do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because back then, like, even, I would say, if you ain't go to school or whatever the case may be, if you wanted to go listen to an artist, I'm going to say pertaining to the East Coast, most of them had a lot of substance.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they didn't down here. And then you hear them, they say something, all right, I'm about to go try that, but...
Yeah, see, ain't no hustling in music no more. Mm-hmm. They put anything on them songs and they sell it. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no different way.
Speaking of that, we gonna go back to the radio. Sometimes I feel like man, the radio, they behind on something. You know, we was on that record.
Well, let me tell you how radio is. See, you got so many different avenues, like I said, of putting music out. Radio is not your top choice anymore. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's so hard now to get it on commercial radio to where you can make it work. You know what I'm saying? If you put out, in other words, radio is a pay-to-play thing. You see what I'm saying? Okay, the record companies, the way they get deals is, the record companies, they monitor this system called media base. That monitors how many times a song plays and what market is playing in.
BDS or something like that?
Well, BDS too, but they can't monitor BDS. So, they monitor what they call media base. Okay, if you put out a song right now, if you don't put at least $100,000 in the street behind it, ain't no use in you messing with it. Yeah.
$100,000?
Oh yeah, you got to have at least 100. Yeah, because in order to get a deal, you're gonna need to at least have that song played on about maybe 25 stations. Okay, you stop in Chicago, they allow them on $5,000. You stop in Atlanta, they allow them on $5-10,000. You stop in Dallas, they gonna want probably $5 or $10,000. You see what I'm saying?
And we talking about radio marketing and different radio marketing, basically.
Yeah. Now they say that that's illegal, but everybody, that's the only way you're gonna get it on there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna have to put some money behind it to get them playing. Nobody plays music for free anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, anytime you hear a new record and that record that came out and you wonder how this person got on, because they didn't put $100,000 behind it.
So basically,
50, 100, 75. You're gonna have to have 75, 100 for sure.
So investing in yourself is the main thing.
Oh yeah. And you gonna have to have an Instagram with probably 50,000. You know what I'm saying? 50,000 followers on it, 50, 100,000.
I can say this too, man. I mean, they're made from the radio grind. You got certain dudes, they might go on Instagram and do some dumb stuff. They might go viral. Then you find out he rapped and boom.
Well, see, here's the thing. See, you got SoundCloud now, and you got all of these different free avenues.
Streaming.
Right, streaming. That's what a lot of these artists go with now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they can put it on there, and it can go nationwide, worldwide, and they don't have to pay. You see what I'm saying? Now, commercial radio going to determine whether you're going to get that deal or not. There's a few people that ease through the crack without doing that. You feel what I'm saying? But they got to have something that's just phenomenal to get that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, you got a point. Because like from my experience, I see labels are not putting up the money no more.
Mm-hmm.
You show us.
Oh yeah, you got to put the money up. Yeah, you got to have it already put together and everything for to make it work. You know what I'm saying?